Now in Good Morning Northwest, another heartbreak for the Medical Lake community. A child killed in an apparent domestic violence incident, and investigators say her suspected killer tried taking his own life.
Cold and clear with some big changes heading our way. What they are and when they are coming your way.
And a former cop is about to face another murder trial in the death of a Spokane woman nearly 40 years ago. By this time, a jury will not hear Richard Aguirre's case. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. We're so glad you're choosing to wake up with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. It is Tuesday, November 28th. If you're heading outside today, probably got to scrape some ice off your windshields.
Let's check in with Mark and your first alert forecast.
Yeah, it's cold. We have no air moving, so the winds are light. Therefore, an air stagnation advisory, and we expect this condition to go on all the way through Thursday. Temperatures, yeah, they're on the cool side. 22 into Spokane, 24 now into Coeur d'Alene, warmed up, but still some fog. So be aware of that, some dense fog in places. Now, we're going to have these cold mornings in the 4 things you need to know. The air stagnation advisory is in effect. A big pattern change coming. That's going to happen Thursday evening, and that means the potential and the likelihood of snow for Friday. 22 for Spokane currently, 24 into Coeur d'Alene, 16 into Colville, 19 into Ritzville. Moses Lake, you're at 18 degrees. So, yeah, it's cold. Here is what we have. A clear sky, temperatures into the 20s all the way through mid to late morning. We'll be in the freezing territory throughout much of the afternoon with a high into the mid 30s about 3 o'clock.
A 6th grade girl from Medical Lake is dead this morning.
Her suspected killer is in the hospital from what investigators believe was a murder attempted suicide. Sunday afternoon, Spokane County deputies were called to South Prentice Street in Medical Lake. The calls described a young woman lying in the road. When officers arrived, they found a girl in the street appearing to be seriously injured. She was rushed to the hospital where she died. According to the Medical Lake School District, the girl was 6th grader Lily Stallworthy. Deputies say that suspect is the girl's adult brother. He was found inside a car with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound and a pistol in his hand. He was rushed to the hospital and remains in critical condition. If you or someone in your family is struggling, there are resources like Olive Crest Strong Families, a program that helps those in crisis by connecting host families to children.
So many of us have community that we can turn to somebody when we're in a really hard situation, and then there are those of us who don't. And so unfortunately that ends tragically, and we want to be that somebody for somebody who doesn't have it.
The Medical Lake School District has reached out to parents with a list of resources to help their students and their families understand the difficult news and process their grief.
The criminal trial against a Kellogg man charged with killing 4 of his neighbors may not be happening, with both sides agreeing to enter mediation. This means Major John Kaler and the state will be meeting privately to discuss the case, which may include sentencing options and what evidence could be used in trial. Now, if no agreement is reached, the trial process will proceed.
A former Pasco police officer accused of killing a Spokane woman more than 35 years ago is set to be retried this week, this time without a jury. Richard Aguirre waived his right to a jury late last month. He is accused of killing Ruby Doss in 1986. Doss was a sex worker, and court documents show her killer hit her in the head and strangled her. Her body was found in a vacant lot in East Spokane. In 1986, detectives found a used condom next to the crime scene. The big break in the case came in 2015 when the DNA from the condom matched Aguirre's. At the time, he had resigned from the Pasco Police Department and was under investigation for raping a family member. In 2016, there was a mistrial for that case, and Aguirre was later found not guilty. In 2017, charges against Aguirre in Ruby Doss's murder were dropped due to evidence issues. He was recharged in 2021, but the judge declared a mistrial when a jury could not reach a verdict. This next trial date is set to start tomorrow morning.
A 21-year-old was found guilty in Spokane Superior Court yesterday of murdering a 15-year-old boy near a Spokane Valley apartment complex back in 2021. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says this killing was gang-related. Police say that Stephen Yoler solicited a minor to lure Preston Gorzek out of an apartment complex, and Yoler was waiting with a handgun that he used to shoot and kill Preston. Now, investigators say Yoler was a known member of the 18th Street Blue Devil Street Gang. Police arrested him back on May 6th of 2021. A judge will sentence Yoler in February.
In news around the nation, in Atlanta, U.S. presidents and first ladies will gather today for a private tribute service to honor former First Lady Rosalynn Carter. Those expected to attend include President Biden, First Lady Jill Biden, and Vice President Kamala Harris. Former President Bill Clinton, along with former First Ladies Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, and Melania Trump, will also attend. Good morning, Northwest time is now 5 minutes after 6.
You're heading out the door this morning, getting on the bus, you're going to want to grab the jacket, the mittens, the gloves, the hats, all the things today.
Kids are going to look like a Christmas story. I mean, we want them bundled up. Not so much they can't move. Temperature's going to be in the low 20s as they head out. So, yeah, let's be aware of that. And for yourself, as you're heading off to work, dress warmly.
Christmas Tree Elegance is back here at the Davenport. We're giving you a preview of all the trees you can check out, as well as what you can do if you want to win one yourself.
And a popular way of getting around town is about to shut down for the winter, but will Lime scooters be back? Just ahead, why their future is uncertain here in Spokane.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Old World Christmas has an early gift for you. Right now, their spectacular glass holiday collectibles are priced at below wholesale in their outlet store, 4005 East Main between Freya and Havana. Come celebrate the savings now at Old World Christmas.
Oh, oh, oh. Ring in the season with some holly jolly jackpots at the Kootenai Casino in Bonners Ferry. Santa's got you on his list for Winter Wonder spins and a New Year's Eve countdown to cash. Cozy up in a Kootenai Falls Lodge room starting at just $79 midweek, or upgrade to a Riverview room for $99. Come celebrate all December at the Kootenai Casino. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical guarantees to keep your home safe and warm. Your comfort is Andes' priority. Get ready for the cold with a high-efficiency furnace from Carrier and turn to the experts. Andes offers a wide range of top-quality heating systems that are both reliable and environmentally friendly. Andes' team of experts are highly trained and experienced, so you can trust Andes to diagnose and fix any issue efficiently. Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical, your trusted Carrier experts since 1972.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need.
I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it.
You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance. We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums, a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices.
Nice.
That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. So call us or go online now. And Better Health. On a mission for better.
Trapped with in-laws this holiday season?
Did you hear the owl?
Escape to any of our 2,400 locations with the Planet Fitness Black Card. Also bring a friend for free and get access to the Black Card Spa. Just $1 down, $24.99 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends November 30th.
Beautiful glass holiday ornaments made in the tradition of Old World artisans are now priced below wholesale at Old World Christmas, 4005 East Main, Sunday through Friday 11 to 3, Saturdays 10 to 4. Come celebrate the savings now at Old World Christmas.
4 News Now is brought to you by End the Violence.
Our time is 6:09. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. This morning, officials in India say they are on the verge of rescuing 41 construction workers who've been trapped in a collapsed mountain tunnel for more than 2 weeks.
Rescuers are drilling their way through debris in order to reach them. The workers are being pulled out through a passageway made of welded pipes, which rescuers pushed through dirt and rocks. Now, the laborers have been trapped since November 12th when a landslide caused a portion of the nearly 3-mile-long tunnel they were building to collapse about 220 yards from the entrance. Now, officials have been hesitant to give a timeline for when this rescue mission may be completed.
If you have a Google account you haven't checked in years, here's a warning. It might be getting wiped this week. Starting Friday, Google is moving ahead with its plan to delete accounts that have been inactive for at least 2 years. This new policy was announced in May with the hopes of addressing security risks. The company says older accounts are more likely to rely on recycled passwords and are far more vulnerable to issues with phishing, hacking, and spam.
President Joe Biden is not expected to attend the opening of the global COP28 climate summit in Dubai this week. Now, Biden's absence has the potential to frustrate climate advocates both at home and abroad, though some activists have called into question the effectiveness of the international climate summit process.
All right, on our Tuesday morning, your 10-second takeaway. It's going to be sunny and chilly today. So grab your winter gear, grab your sunglasses. You're going to need them. But 35 is all we're going to be able to muster today.
Well, during the spring and summer months, Lime scooters and bikes are a common sight around Spokane, but now they're going into hibernation for the winter, and there are questions over whether or not they'll be returning. Lime's contract with the city of Spokane is set to end, leaving city council members to mull over whether to renew that contract. One reoccurring issue, though, is users tossing them into the Spokane River. Spokane's riverkeeper says the batteries add harmful chemicals to the river, and according to the city, it's responsible for that cleanup.
They're just simply misusing. In all likelihood, they're going to get away with it unless Lime holds them accountable. And so I think what we should do is increase the fines and increase our enforcement upon Lime.
Now, while the city council has had some meetings to discuss these issues, negotiations have not started.
We have a consumer alert for Honda owners. The company's recalling hundreds of thousands of Accords and HRVs for a missing part on seat belts that tightens and prevents people from flying forward in a crash. The automaker says it has not received any reports of injuries. It'll start notifying owners of affected Accords and HRVs by mail in the new year. Good morning. Northwest time is now just about 6:12.
Well, Christmas tree elegance is back. We'll take you inside the Davenport and show you all the gorgeous trees you'll have a chance to see and to win coming up in a live report right after this break.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gamma Knife.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
We have a friend right now in one of the hospice houses. He said, the people are so happy here. And he said, I feel safe.
We get to be with people at a very sacred moment.
The mission of Hospice of Spokane is to help people live as fully as they can during those dying days and weeks.
To serve with a mission and learn how you can join the Hospice of Spokane team, visit hospiceofspokane.org.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Or qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $249 a month. Or get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Equinox models.
Jack, the data shows that people love our more flavorful Ultimate Cheeseburgers.
Show me the data. So the data's good.
The data's real good.
Honestly, it's the best data I've ever had. My best-selling Ultimate Cheeseburgers, seasoned as they grill.
Spokane and North Idaho's country leader.
Drinking watermelon moonshine.
Oh, Lord, when it rains, it pours. The big 99.9 Coyote Country.
Are these little kids being kept as hostages because they have red hair? They've become iconic victims of the war. But why haven't they been released with the other kids? Next, Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
The Murphy bed is a truly instant guest bed. You can convert it from a handsome cabinet to a comfy queen bed in less than a minute. When it's all closed, it takes up less than 10 square feet of floor space with a gel memory foam mattress. Perfect for a loft area, bonus room, or rental property. Offered in several styles and finishes, it's easy to use, easy to love. Visit our 30,000 square feet of home furnishings and flooring. Sandpoint Furniture Carpet One. We're unique, we're different, and we're worth the drive.
Trapped with in-laws this holiday season?
Did you hear the owl?
Escape to any of our 2,400 locations with the Planet Fitness Black Card. Also bring a friend for free and get access to the Black Card Spa. Just $1 down, $24.99 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends November 30th.
Welcome back in just before 6:15 on this Tuesday morning. Christmas tree elegance is back in Spokane starting today. Those 16 beautifully decorated Christmas trees will be placed throughout the historic Davenport Hotel as well as down in River Park Square.
This event is a raffle put on by the Spokane Symphony Associates to support the symphony. Tickets are just $1 and offer the chance to win one of these trees and lots of other prizes. Bronte Sorotsky is live at the historic Davenport with a peek at some of these amazing trees.
Yes, we've been looking at all of these amazing trees all morning, and they all have their own unique design, especially this one right here. Here with Laura Lee here to tell us about it. Thank you so much for being up with us.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity to talk about it. This is a great tree. It's done by volunteers and friends of the Corbin Senior Center. And so it's called The Silver Tsunami is Coming by Land, Sea, and Air.
We love it.
Yeah, and so what they've incorporated in not only in the design of the tree with all of its nautical effects, but also a bookshelf that's shaped like a boat and prizes to ride the train in North Pend Oreille or cruise on Lake Coeur d'Alene or even do a zip line opportunity. So we're coming in all kinds of ways.
Oh gosh, that is amazing. I think my favorite part, it has to be that fish on top of the tree.
Yeah.
It's a very unique addition. I love it.
And if you notice, we've got jellyfish in the middle of it as well, and there's a mermaid. They really took off on that nautical idea.
They did. I think this has to be one of my favorites. I know I'm not supposed to choose, but I really love this one. And as a reminder, this is the first day for the Christmas tree elegance here at the historic Davenport, as well as River Park Square, running until December 10th. And remember, those raffle tickets are only $1, and you can win one of these trees, as well as those hours for coming by should be up on your screen. Now, coming up, we still have so many more trees to show you guys. I can't wait to show you them all, but for now, reporting live in Spokane, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.
So unique.
So cool. We were just talking about the fish on the top of the tree too, right, when she brought it up.
I love that jellyfish.
Gorgeous.
All right, here is your live look this morning on a Tuesday. And as you're waking up, if you are parked outside, be prepared to scrape.
That's for sure. Mark joins us now with a look at what we can expect today. Next thing tracking?
Oh, big changes.
Snow.
All right, here we go. We got some active weather heading our way. It's going to be Thursday night. We're going to see some snow. That's going to continue Friday and Saturday with light snow, 1 to 2 inches potentially. Then heavier snow coming in Saturday night, Sunday, and then it'll switch to rain. So this is what we've got on the timing. This continues to push through for today and tomorrow. It's beautiful. We're going to have plenty of sunshine. Thursday, we start to see the potential for that snow coming in. That's going to be 5, 6 o'clock. We're going to get a few breaks in there, but it's going to continue through Friday and Friday night into Saturday. Then it changes over. So that's what we have forecasted, 1 to 2 inches in the lower elevations, heavy amounts into the mountains. Great news for skiers. 35 and sunny today. Tonight, it's going to be clear and cold. Temperatures down to 19 with just a few clouds out there. 35 our high today, but it's going to be 40 over into Grand Coulee, 44 into St. Mary's, 39 into Pullman. All right, our planning forecast. Now we are planning on those changes in colder weather. 31 on Wednesday. Thursday, the extreme team revealed the lights at Cowley Park, 33. Then snow coming in potentially as we light the lights Thursday night, coming into Friday with a possible alert day. If we get over an inch of snow, we'll probably call that a weather alert day just because it's the Friday morning commute. And then we're going to see rain snow mix with temperatures warming Sunday into Monday. Yesterday, it was all hands on deck as we got things ready for Making Spirits Bright, but we had a very special guest who told a very special story.
Oh, this has been an excruciating time for Sam, especially as we head into the holidays, a time where Pam loved to go all out when it came to decorating and helping anyone in any way she could.
Had no idea how many lives she had touched till 300 people showed up at her funeral. Packed the church.
Sam Wilmering is enduring the impossible, navigating life for the first time without his life partner of 30 years. Sam finding her collapsed in the laundry room.
September 21st, she passed away. 1 year short of 1 year cancer-free from breast cancer. That's why we're doing the tree pink and purple.
The holiday season, a constant reminder of the bright light she was and the effort she'd put forth to make them special.
She would have 20 bags of candy and greet every kid at the door. I just didn't want to do it. I couldn't do it to do it justice, I guess.
It was Pam who signed Sam up to help decorate Cowley Park 7 years ago on a mission to give a light and some normalcy to kids spending the holidays in a hospital, especially after watching their 2 granddaughters overcome leukemia.
My granddaughters grew up thinking it was normal to have a port in their chest. And these poor kids upstairs are the same way. So we try and make it as normal as we can.
The reality of this loss comes in waves, but Sam is pushing forward as best he can. The center tree in Cowley Park, dedicated to Pam, lined with purple, pink, and flashing white lights, and headlined by a 5-foot breast cancer ribbon, honoring her battle. Through it all, Sam managing to keep a sense of humor.
Oh, that's going to be fun to get up the tree. Dude, you didn't tell me you made this out of the hull of the Titanic.
I asked him if he had a message for people watching. He says people should live like his wife did.
Try and give a darn about other people. Because everybody's got crap going on. Everybody's got bad things going on. Stop and take a minute and say hi. Costs you nothing.
In Spokane, Jordan Smith, 4 News Now.
You meet some special people.
When I called Sam and said, hey, we're going to do this thing at Cowley Park, and it's got Christmas lights, his wife was sitting in the passenger side, and she goes, he's in. And I go, I haven't even asked you. She goes, I don't care. He's doing it. And then Sam, what am I doing? You're going to do that train. He's done it every year. That breast ribbon made out of metal, Shamrock machine, I called and said, would you do this? It was done 24 hours later.
Oh, my gosh.
I-90 Express went in and ordered the pink, and in 3 days, I had a custom piece to hang in the tree.
Amazing.
Everybody is so gracious, so nice, especially during this time of year, especially when it comes to the lights at Cowley Park.
Yep, it's truly special.
All right.
What a cool story.
Making Spirits Bright, it takes all the volunteers and all those big hearts to make it happen. You'll see it Thursday here at 5 and 6.
Big reveal.
All right. Thanks, Mark. Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:21.
The Seahawks hit a bit of a rough patch, if you haven't noticed. They may be down, but they're certainly not out. Why the team is channeling an old Journey song with a third of the season still to come.
Thanks so much for waking up with us on Good Morning Northwest for your Tuesday morning. We'll be right back after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Bounced from one doctor to the next. Did they even send my lab work? Wait, was I supposed to bring that? Then there's the forms, the bills, the NADA bills, the... Press forward and repeat these options.
Healthcare can get a whole lot easier when your medical records, care, and coverage are in one place. At Kaiser Permanente, all of us work together for all that is you.
Spokane's grand holiday tradition lives at Christmas Tree Elegance in the Davenport Hotel and River Park Square. Fabulous packages raffled to support our symphony. We want a tree.
We want a tree, and so can you.
The love that goes into a Subaru comes out when Subaru and our retailers share the love. 116,000 animals supported, 3,300 wishes granted, 4.3 million meals provided, and over 400 national parks protected. Be a part of something bigger. Get a new Subaru during the Share the Love event, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
Drive new Subaru models with 4.9% financing at AutoNation Subaru.
Try Tide Power Pods with 85% more Tide in every pod.
Who needs that much more Tide?
Everyone's gonna need more Tide.
It's a mess out there. That's why there's 85% more Tide in every Power Pod.
See?
Did you know Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch? Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Funds are limited. Apply today. Students choose their own path, and Idaho Launch helps pay for it. Idaho Launch. Support in every direction.
Every boy and every girl, sing joy, joy, joy to the world, and the wonders of His love will fill your heart. Oh, you sing joy, joy, joy to the world. Joy, 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 joy to the world.
After looking like one of the top teams in the NFC just a few weeks ago, the Seattle Seahawks are caught in the rough patch of this season, losing 3 of their last 4 and in danger of falling out of the division race. And this past week, we saw just how far Seattle might be behind the top teams in the league as they were dominated by San Francisco in a 31-13 loss at home. Now, the offense only put up 220 yards all game long, and they were dreadful on third down conversions once again. On the flip side, it seemed like the 49ers could move the ball at will on the Seahawks defense, putting up 169 yards on the ground. And even though things aren't looking as hot as they did at the beginning of the month, this team is still believing.
In reality, we have a lot of games left. We have a great team. And, we were in a good position, and we're in control of our destiny. And so we need to come out. We need to make the plays that we need to make. We need to do our jobs better. And that's all in our control.
I trust in our process. I believe in the players around me. I believe in the coaches. I believe in myself. And so for us, again, it just get back to doing what we do, which is playing good football, playing sound football, and knowing that we can execute. That's the reality.
Now, the task won't get any easier this week as Seattle travels out to Dallas on Thursday night to take on the Cowboys, who've won 5 of their last 6. And after going 2-1 in the Maui Invitational last week, the Gonzaga Bulldogs check in at number 11 in the latest AP poll, so no change from the previous week. Now, while the team sits at 4-1 on the season, there are some reasons to be concerned at this point, as the team is just shooting over 30% from three-point range. That ranks them 269th in the nation. Certainly a big difference from previous years. Now, the team will return home to host Cal State Bakersfield on Tuesday night, but then it's a trip out to Las Vegas for USC Saturday evening as this begins a stiff December schedule. Reporting in studio, I'm Alex Crescenti, 4 News Now Sports.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a glimmer of hope in the mystery dog illness.
We're just so grateful we still can't believe he's still here.
John and Becky Oliver say their 5-year-old golden retriever, Ike, first got sick in September while on the road competing in dog shows.
When they took his temperature at the emergency vet hospital in Arizona, they said his fever was 105.3. His color wasn't good.
Ike developed pneumonia and spent 3 days in the hospital before the family moved him to a vet clinic closer to home.
My son was in the back seat holding oxygen to the dog's face for like 6 hours driving across the desert. It was really stressful.
The family bracing for the worst when Becky says she got a message from a woman in the dog show community about a potential treatment. And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on Ike's road to recovery and whether this treatment could help other dogs like him. With your GMA First Look, I'm Will Reeve, ABC News, New York.
Travel, there is nothing like it.
Dancing is my passion.
But with my moderate to severe eczema, it hasn't always been easy.
I was constantly itching.
Whatever I was doing.
Now I'm staying ahead of my eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion. And Dupixent works on the inside to help heal your skin from within. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema, so adults can have long-lasting, clearer skin and fast itch relief. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
Healing from within is a powerful thing.
Ask your eczema specialist how Dupixent can help heal your skin from within.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by End the Violence.
More turkey than you can handle? Cut the calories and shop the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row. That's more days to find huge savings store-wide. More days to shop special purchases. And best of all, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. And decorating your entire home just got easier with 4 years, no interest financing. But hurry, the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row ends Thursday.
Rich chocolate candy and creamy caramel. That's how you Rolo.
Smooth dark chocolate, refreshing peppermint. Enter York mode.
Do you show your Vandal pride? Dave sure does. He proudly dons the silver and gold when he's at work, mowing the yard, and especially on game day.
Hey, can we get 3 tacos?
I got this.
Where did you get that?
You don't have a Vandals debit card?
Don't worry, Dave. You can get your Vandal debit card by visiting p1fcu.org/GoVandals. Go Vandals!
Arby's, 2 for $7. Every day, a classic, a favorite, an Arby's legend. 2 of those things for just $7. Arby's, we have the meat.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
As we kick off this next half hour, let's take a look at the 4 News Now story tracker following the stories people are reading about this morning.
Analysts say U.S. consumers figuratively broke the bank over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, including billions of dollars of online sales. That trend is expected to continue over the next few weeks. According to Adobe Analytics, items like toys, electronics, sporting goods, apparel, and appliances will all have double-digit discounts this holiday season. Adobe Analytics says U.S. shoppers will spend a record-setting $113 billion in e-commerce this November and December, a nearly 14% hike from last year.
Well, it's the holiday season at the White House, and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden unveiled this year's White House holiday decor yesterday. Now, the season's theme is magic, wonder, and joy. The First Lady says that it was inspired by how kids experience the holidays.
This might make you a little hungry. Today is National French Toast Day. The thick, sweet, and savory dish is a staple at the American breakfast table. Historians believe the term French refers to the verb to French, which means to slice in Old Irish, so maybe not France at all.
It's like when French fries aren't from France. I've heard that as well. So
there you go.
You never know. Well, good. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Natalie Grant.
I'm Robin Nance. It's Tuesday, November 28th, and it's a chilly start. Let's check in with Mark and your first alert forecast.
It is chilly, and we don't have a lot of wind. In fact, we've got some areas of fog, low cloud deck, and 24 into Coeur d'Alene. Now we see some of the steam coming off and really not moving much. There's no wind, so we're going to continue to have an air stagnation advisory in effect through Thursday because everything coming out of the chimneys and such is sitting onto the ground. Cold mornings ahead. Big pattern change coming in Thursday night, and that means we're going to see snow Thursday night through Friday. 22 currently here in Spokane. It's 14 into Colville, 18 Ritzville. Moses Lake, you're at 18 degrees as well. Here's our forecast for the day. We're going to have sunshine. Temperatures into the mid-30s at 2 and 3 o'clock, but it's going to slow warm up there. 20s all the way through the morning, and then as the sun sets, we're back into the 20s with overnight lows potentially into the teens in our area.
Well, turning to the Mideast, where Israel and Hamas have agreed to extend their 4-day ceasefire for 2 more days. The extended wartime pause will potentially allow for more hostage releases and more humanitarian aid to reach Gaza. Now, so far, Hamas has released 69 hostages taken from Israel in exchange for Israel releasing 150 Palestinian prisoners. The White House says up to 9 Americans remain held captive. 4-year-old U.S.-Israeli citizen Abigail Idan is the first and only American that was released during the initial ceasefire. Her family now with her at a children's hospital after her parents were killed during the Hamas October 7th Israel attack.
We can try and start healing our hearts because we couldn't do it until she didn't came back.
President Biden saluting the leaders of Egypt, Israel, and Qatar on extending that ceasefire and saying the U.S. plans to surge more aid into Gaza and will continue working to free all Hamas-held hostages.
Last night's Spokane City Council meeting was Lori Kinnear's last as interim City Council president. She was the first woman to ever serve as council president. She took over when Brian Beggs was appointed to the Spokane Superior Court. Before that, she represented Spokane's 2nd District. Here's what she had to say about her time in office.
I appreciate every one of you. We don't always agree, and that's how it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to always agree. We're supposed to have dialogue that's pithy. I like that word. And dialogue that makes us think about what we're doing for our community and if we're doing the right thing.
Kinnear will be replaced by the first woman ever elected to serve as City Council president, Betsy Wilkerson.
Spokane City Council also adopted the 2024 annual city budget in Monday night's meeting. That budget passed 7-0. Mayor Nadine Woodward released a statement regarding the budget, saying in part, "We worked more closely than ever with the council. Our collaboration dates back to hosting a series of budget town halls in each of the districts last spring, continued this summer with regular meetings between respective budget committees, and finally, the weeks of public discussion with the full council this fall." You can read Mayor Woodward's full statement up on our website, KXLY.com.
A 19-year-old from Wenatchee faces vehicular assault charges for causing a 3-car crash over the weekend. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office says Diego Hernandez Ordonez was speeding and lost control of his car on Wenatchee Heights Road near Squilchuck Road. Ordonez's car hit another vehicle, causing it to go off the road and into a ditch. A third vehicle also hit them. The driver who went into the ditch was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators believe Ordonez was driving under the influence.
Well, this morning, the Spokane County Sheriff's Office is searching for a domestic violence suspect accused of pointing a gun at his father. Deputies with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office were called to East Greenleaf Drive in Meade on Sunday afternoon. The caller said the son pointed a gun at him, and during an argument, saying that his son wrestled over control of that loaded shotgun in the home, which the son was then able to get. The victim then told deputies that he left the house to call them and did not see his son leave. Deputies searched the building and cars around the house for several hours until they determined the suspect was no longer in the area. The suspect could face felony domestic violence charges when he is found.
Idaho is asking the U.S. Supreme Court to allow its abortion law to go into effect while the appeals process plays out. Last year, a district judge blocked the abortion ban when the Justice Department sued, claiming it violated a federal Medicare provision. That provision requires hospitals to offer stabilizing treatments in emergency situations. Idaho's Defense of Life Act is a near total ban on abortion and also prosecutes doctors who perform the procedure. The only exception is if the life of the mother is at risk.
Some Avista customers will be in the dark tomorrow. The company says it will be conducting a planned power outage in the Kettle Falls and Inchelum areas. Now, Avista says that the outage will start at 9 a.m. and go until 3 in the afternoon while crews replace power poles with helicopters. Around 320 customers in that area will be impacted. No road closures are expected with this outage. Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:37 on this Tuesday.
Mark is back talking about some cold temps and some low clouds.
Yeah, low clouds, some fog in around Lake Coeur d'Alene, and from Coeur d'Alene all the way down to St. Mary's. Sandpoint has some fog as well, so we want people to take it easy. We see more of it as you head into the Tri-Cities south out of Ritzville. That's 395 if you're heading there. Here is where the sun is heading up. Blue sky, beautiful, but it is cold outside. Currently, we're sitting at 22 degrees.
And now that the days are colder and darker for longer, you may be feeling down. You don't have to be stuck in that. Just ahead, ways you can combat seasonal depression this winter.
And during the pandemic, Zoom was an essential tool, but a new study is saying it could be taking a toll on your health. What's found coming up next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Open enrollment is here. Visit the Washington Health Plan Tour December 1st at the Downtown Ag Parade from 5 until 8 p.m. Navigators are available to answer questions and to help you sign up for your new healthcare plan.
Whether you're a rapper or a wrap-it-upper, AutoNation knows there's nothing better than ending the year with a great car. So celebrate the holidays by wrapping up a new AutoNation Volkswagen. Shop new Volkswagen models with 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first payment, and 0 do-it signing. Now that's a wrap. Go to AutoNation Volkswagen or shop online today during the Sign Then Drive event at AutoNation Volkswagen.
Expect even more from KXLY+. Live updates from the 4 News Now team. Breaking news as it happens. Weather every 10 minutes. Free on your time. Download the app, connect to your streaming TV, and connect on KXLY+.
It's that time of year again. The lights at Cowley Park are going to be lit up this holiday season, and we've got a lot of new stuff coming in. It's going to be a wonderful ground display. 4 News Now, the Extreme Team, making spirits bright. Brought to you by Ace Hardware and Horizon Credit Union.
Find the perfect gift for your wine lover during our 12 days of gifting.
A new special every day. Visit us in-store or online.
Come in to Lake Tuck Creek today. Sip, shop, and ship most anywhere in the USA. Cheers.
Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic is locally owned and operated and has been providing personalized, comfortable, and satisfying care to our clients for over 30 years. Our licensed denturists are trained in the latest techniques in the construction, development, and preparatory work of a denture. Full dentures, implant attachments, repairs, fittings, adjustments, we do it all. Every denture is made to look as close as possible to your natural teeth. With our knowledge and friendly staff, competitive costs, and quality of service, you'll leave Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic smiling.
Open enrollment is here. Visit the Washington Health Plan Finder Tour December 3rd at the Spokane Valley Mall Food Court from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. Navigators are available to answer questions and to help you sign up for your new healthcare plan.
Welcome back in. When the days become shorter, colder, and drearier, seasonal affective disorder can affect up to 10% of Americans. A psychologist with the Cleveland Clinic says it's caused by the change in seasons and less sun exposure, which disrupts our circadian rhythms, drops those serotonin levels, and deregulates our sleep.
The symptoms are similar to depression, but they are much milder and they pass when the spring arrives.
Now, something that can help you is getting more vitamin D, since you're not getting as much from the sun, either by sitting in front of those light lamps or eating more foods that are rich in it, things like salmon, mushrooms, or eggs, just to name a few.
All right, good morning, everybody. 10-second takeaway. There will be sunshine today, but it's going to be chilly if you go outside to grab some vitamin D. Get your winter gear, grab your shades. Our high today is going to be a below average 35 degrees.
In more news for your health this morning, a new study published in the journal Scientific Reports found so-called Zoom fatigue is real and may take a toll on the brain and heart in educational settings. In the small study, 35 students attended lectures at a university in Austria. Half attended a 50-minute lecture through video conferencing. The following week, they attended a lecture in person. The electrical activity of their brains and hearts were monitored, and participants reported feeling drowsy and fed up while participating in the video conference. The brain and heart activity backed that up.
Interesting.
Yeah. Kind of, I get it though, don't you?
No, absolutely. You're engaging more when you're in person. Totally.
For sure. It is now 6:42. Coming up, Christmas tree elegance.
Yeah, it is back. Christmas Tree Elegance is back here at the Davenport. We'll show you everything that you need to know if you want to come out here, and even how you can win one of these trees.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Shop local at the Tin Roof.
There's a way to cut your dishwashing time by 50%. Try Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. It removes 99% of grease and grime in half the time. It cleans so well, you can replace multiple cleaning products. Try Dawn Power Wash.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of it in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or all in a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Hey, Donnie, can you give me one reason to call the advocates?
Sorry, Ken, I can't.
I can. I mean, who fights like we do? You can't give me one reason?
Nope.
How about that we take on big insurance bullies? We're not afraid of any case. We're passionate and smart. Really? You can't come up with one reason?
I can't come up with one, Ken. Because there are 500 million.
All the money we've recovered for our clients. Injured? You deserve justice. You deserve an advocate.
It's the only time of year the reindeer fly. You can't see them on their sleigh ride across the sky. Gather all your friends around, or go out and paint the town. It's the only time of year the whole wide world turns up
from one doctor to the next. Does it have to be like this?
At Kaiser Permanente, we have a different kind of health care.
So, how did you like that?
Where all of us work together for all that is you.
Shop local at the Tin Roof.
4 News Now is brought to you by PAR.
It is now 6:45. The annual holiday fundraiser Christmas Tree Elegance is back, and starting today, you can find 16 carefully crafted Christmas trees at the historic Davenport Hotel, as well as at River Park Square.
You don't just have the chance to admire these trees, you can also have the chance to win one of your own, which is very exciting. Our Bronte Sorotsky is live at the historic Davenport this morning with a look at these gorgeous trees. Bronte, can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, so for just $1, that gets you a raffle to have a chance to win one of these trees, and it goes towards the Spokane Symphony. Now, I am here with Janet this morning. Thanks so much for being with us. And yeah, I'd love to talk about this tree. We've been showing you different trees all morning, and this one has really caught my eye.
This is a tree that was done by Elizabeth Raoul, who also devised Father Christmas a little bit further down the hallway here. Anyway, Elizabeth has these brilliant ideas and creative things. This tree is worth $500 in cash, but everything all together adds up to $4,999 usually. That's our top level, as much as the Gambling Commission allows us to have with our trees.
That is impressive, and you won't just be raffled for this tree. There's also a bunch of different gifts out here, so lots of chances to win some cool stuff. And just for that $1 raffle ticket going towards the Spokane Symphony Associates. Well, the Christmas Tree Elegance will be going on starting today and going on through December 10th. And like we said, those raffle tickets are just $1. You can find these trees here at River Park Square, as well as here at the Davenport River Park Square. Those hours will be from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. The Davenport, 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. And if you'd like to learn more information about how you can check out these trees, that information is all up on our website, kxly.com. For now, reporting live in Spokane, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.
I don't know if you saw in there, they had like lights that look like candles.
So cool.
So every single one of them we're just completely impressed by.
Yeah, incredibly creative. Let's check in with Mark. Speaking of creative, fellas, you are working on Making Spirits Bright, which we've been talking about.
I have so much help on that. They're creative as well. It's so cool. Being downtown, historic Davenport Hotel. Temperatures in the 20s. There might be a cup of cocoa or a hot coffee in there as well, and you can see those trees. Right now downtown, we're sitting at 21 degrees, 20 into Deer Park, 19 into Cheney. We have low 20s all the way into Coeur d'Alene. 35 will be our high today, so it's a little below average. 38's that normal high that we see. Overnight lows down to 19. So another frosty start tomorrow morning. No wind, and we're going to continue to see air quality stay in, again, moderate to potentially unhealthy for those sensitive. We're looking for today and tomorrow to have sunshine, beautiful couple of days. And then we're going to see more cloud cover coming in with that potential for some light snow working its way in at 5, 6 o'clock on Thursday. Oh, that is the reveal for the lights at Cali Park or Making Spirits Bright. I hope so. That'd be so cool. And then we're going to have that rain continuing overnight. Oh, Cali Park look beautiful. And the streets are going to be snow covered. So potential weather alert day because of that 1 inch or 2 inches potentially as this moves through Friday into Saturday. We do see it warming up, changing to rain for the valleys, but the mountains are going to get a ton of snow, and that's great news for the ski areas who want to so desperately open. Schweitzer's partially opened right now. 35 will be our high today, 40 into Grand Coulee, but it's 44 as you look at St. Mary's Kellogg, 39 into the Palouse, 34 into the Tri-Cities. They've got fog right now. If you're traveling that way, that's from Ritzville all the way down into the Tri-Cities. All right, so we're going to be in the low 30s all the way through Friday, mid to upper 30s over the weekend with the snow into the mountains, rain in lower elevations. Monday, 42 degrees. Overnight lows will be above freezing. So we'll see yet another change next week.
Oh, boy.
This snow is going to make it look like a winter wonderland out there with all the lights that are getting put up.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Well, thank you very much. It is now almost 10 minutes before the hour.
Your morning sprint is coming up next. We'll be right back after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Horizon Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Extreme Team.
Satisfaction with AARP and the Stones. AARP members get special presale access to the Stones Tour 24, Hackney Diamonds. Presale starts November 29 at 10 a.m. local time. Not an AARP member? Learn more. Join today.
Frozen is Disney's latest hit Broadway musical. From the producer of The Lion King comes the show audiences and critics are melting for.
Coming to First Interstate Center for the Arts, July 24th to August 4th. Get tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Whether you're a rapper or a wrap-it-upper, AutoNation knows there's nothing better than ending the year with a great car. So celebrate the holidays by wrapping up a new AutoNation Toyota. Lease a 2023 Toyota 4Runner for only $579 a month. Plus, we'll buy your car for more jingle. Now that's a wrap. Go to AutoNation Toyota or AutoNation.com now. What drives you drives us. AutoNation Toyota.
One of my favorite programs is the People Helping People program.
Any BECU member can nominate a nonprofit that they care about.
We are so appreciative of BECU and their support for our program. One of our parents, who also happens to work here, was able to nominate us. Our service of the community really aligns well with BECU.
Last year, we gave away 3 grants in Spokane. This year, we're slated to give away $525,000.
Thanks to BECU, we are able to meet the needs of more families.
Ahead, here comes Martin. He's breaking it behind the defense. Martin backhander, shoots, looking for an opening. Snap the shot, and score!
Saturday, December 2nd in the Spokane Arena. It's the Spokane Chiefs Teddy Bear Toss. The Chiefs play Prince George. Bring your new teddy bears or stuffed animals to the game, and when the Chiefs score their first goal, throw them on the ice. We'll gather them up for the Spokesman Review Christmas Fund to be distributed around the community. Saturday, December 2nd, puck drops at 6:05. For tickets, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
Imagine a place where everyday chaos fades away, replaced by the soothing sounds of nature. A place of solace to nourish your faith and rediscover your serenity. Restore, renew, retreat, and become part of the miracle happening at Immaculate Heart Retreat Center.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is just about 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Tuesday in the morning sprints.
Bronte Sorotsky is live with a sneak peek at the trees that you'll be seeing at this year's Christmas tree elegance.
But let's get to Mark talking about some snow and a potential weather alert day coming up this week.
Yeah, we're going to have a beautiful day today. It's going to be sunny. It's cold out there right now with a clear sky. Temperatures into the teens in Colville, 14, 18 at Lookout Pass. St. Mary's at 18, but warming to 44 today. We're going to have those temperatures in the teens all the way west. Moses Lake, 17, Ritzville, 19. Current conditions. Forecast radar throughout today and into tomorrow. A few clouds coming across, high pressure dominating, but the change comes Thursday night, and we'll see the potential for 1 to 2 inches of snow. And we're going to keep an eye on that. But for today, yeah, we're going to have a high today of 35. Air quality is in moderate, potentially moving into the sensitive, so be careful.
A 6th grade girl from Medical Lake is dead. Her suspected killer is in the hospital in what investigators believe was a murder-attempted suicide. Sunday afternoon, Spokane County deputies were called to South Prentice Street in Medical Lake. When officers arrived, they found a girl lying in the street appearing to be seriously injured. She was rushed to the hospital where she died. According to the Medical Lake School District, that girl was 6th grader Lily Stolworthy. Deputies say the suspect is the girl's adult brother. He was found inside his car with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound and a pistol in his hand. He was then rushed to the hospital and remains in critical condition.
The criminal trial against the Kellogg man charged with killing 4 of his neighbors may not happen, with both sides agreeing to enter mediation. This means that Major John Kaler and the state will be meeting privately to discuss this case, which may include sentencing options and what evidence could be used in a trial. Of If no agreement is reached, the trial process will proceed.
A former Pasco police officer accused of killing a Spokane woman more than 35 years ago is set to be retried this week, this time without a jury. Richard Aguirre waived his right to a jury trial, a jury late last month. He's accused of killing Ruby Dawson in 1986. She was a sex worker, and court documents show her killer hit her in the head and strangled her. Her body was found in a vacant lot in East Spokane. The next trial date for Aguirre is set for tomorrow morning. For a full breakdown of the case, find this story on KXLY.com.
And this morning, the Spokane County Sheriff's Office is searching for a domestic violence suspect accused of pointing a gun at his father. Deputies with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office were called to East Greenleaf Drive in Meade on Sunday afternoon. The caller said his son pointed a handgun at him during an argument, saying he and his son wrestled over control of that loaded shotgun in the home, which his son was unable to get. The victim then told deputies he left his house to call them and did not see his son leave. Deputies searched the buildings and cars around the house for several hours until they determined the suspect was no longer in the area. The suspect could face felony domestic violence charges when he's found.
Last night's Spokane City Council meeting was Lori Kinnear's last as interim city council president. She was the first woman to ever serve as council president. She took over when Brian Beggs was appointed to the Spokane Superior Court. Kinnear will be replaced by the first woman ever elected to serve as city council president. That's Betsy Wilkerson.
The Spokane City Council also adopted the 2024 annual city budget at Monday night's meeting, that passing 7-0. Mayor Nadine Woodward released the following statement regarding the budget, saying in part, "We worked more closely than ever with the council. Our collaboration dates back to hosting a series of budget town halls in each of the districts last spring, continued this summer with regular meetings between the respective budget committees, and finally, the weeks of the public discussion with the full council this fall." You can read Mayor Woodward's full statement on our website, KXLY.com.
Some Avista customers will be in the dark tomorrow. The company says it's conducting a planned power outage in the Kettle Falls and Inchelium area. Avista says the outage will start at 9 tomorrow morning and go until 3 in the afternoon, while crews replace power poles with helicopters. Around 320 customers in the area will be impacted. No road closures are expected with the outage.
And Christmas is back in the air here at the Davenport. Christmas Tree Elegance is back for the season, and you can check out trees like the one behind me. Raffle tickets are just $1, and you'll have the chance to win one of these trees along with all of the gifts that come with it. And that $1 donation will go towards the Spokane Symphony Association. Now, this will be up from now until December 10th. The hours are from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. And more information about this is up on our website, KXLY.com.
Holiday photos are such a treasured keepsake, especially photos of our furry friends. 4 News Now would like to see your pets get in the holiday spirit. Submit your photos to KXLY.com/holidaypets. One lucky person will win a $200 Amazon gift card courtesy of BECU.
A few of those pets will be featured on our newscast, like Sadie here sitting pretty in front of the family Christmas tree. The contest goes through most of next month, so you have plenty of time to submit your furry friend. We got a final check of the weather coming up right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Roundup's like an accidental savings account. I get paid every time I buy something. It's like a bonus for me.
$820,000 Washington State residents are family caregivers. November is Family Caregivers Month, and they deserve our recognition. Let's continue working towards solutions to provide support. To find out how you can raise your hand and join in the effort, visit this website.
Febreze. Still living with odors? Get back in there and freshen instantly with Febreze Air Mist. Febrez's fine mist floats longer in the air to fight even your toughest odors. So long, stinky smells, and hello, amazing freshness. Febreze Air Mist.
Get your groove on at Mystic Casino Hotel Sunday, December 31st. You could win your share of over $15,000 in cash. Enjoy party favors to ring in 2024. Learn more at mysticquad.com.
You can see right there the sun's coming up. We don't have a lot of cloud cover out there, so Grab the shades. We're going to need that, but we don't have a lot of wind. Wind chill's not going to play a factor, but it's still going to be cold. Temperatures into the mid-30s. That's a little below average. We're going to be in the 20s throughout much of the morning. Now, we'll see continuation of colder temperatures moving in Wednesday and Thursday with temperatures around freezing, overnight lows into the teens. By Thursday night, we see the possibility of snow into Friday, an inch, potentially two. We're going to keep an eye on that, but potentially we have a weather alert day for you to keep you safe on that morning commute.
Well, thanks so much for joining us for this morning on Good Morning Northwest.
Yep, we'll be back throughout to GMA with live local updates. It starts right now.